I'm a little sad that the lock didn't get picked up for Xiaohu. I feel like that would have been a fun thing to see for such a legend in the space to be playing the newest champion in the game, but he's going to be playing Galio. That's a good start here for the Weibo mid laner.
Ooh, and Jarvan's not going to even go for the bottom side scuttle. They're going to look for a wraparound gank here. This wave's horrible.
Yeah, 1x and Mission have no idea this is happening. Moham lands the taunt flash onto the Milio. He still has his flash available, but he might just try to save it because he knows he's going to go down. Oh, Xiaohu predicts it. Goes in with a flag and dragon, will claim first blood on his new... LNG also deploy missing to the top side to make sure that their top laner stays safe. Xiaohu roaming up here as well. We're getting weird up here on the top side. EQ once again connecting, this time onto the Milio, and it's going to be Sheer going down first in this fight. Flash after Zika. Weiwei not able to land the fear as he flashes back underneath this tier 1 turret. Now with the Justice Punch. Not going to find anything as it's a double kill going over to Xiaohu.
They have to contest after the dragon is gone.
Is this even worth it to try to start a fight into? Culling is available for 1xN. He's going to issue it, but it gets canceled by the satchel charge. In comes the Paranoia. Hero's entrance over top, going to find a knockup onto 2. And the taunt will find Xiaohu, but he buffers it with the EQ. Dragon secured by LNG. So they do get the objective. The health bars are blinking and soon to be gray. Xiaohu gets the first kill, and 1xN has to use a relentless pursuit to escape. 1xN in a lot of danger still as the Aurora picks up a double kill. And
at least Weibo, they have one, but that's not much. And usually I'm the guy that's like, you know, 1 is more than 0, but this time I'm not too excited about it.
So fighting up here on the top side, Sheer going to be able to finish off the kill alongside Weiwei. So Zika goes a little bit too far forward. I think both play a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, took Nia out of lane again, so knows that this lane matchup's not good. Why did we walk back up?
Coming out, Mega Inferno Bomb, not doing a whole lot. The Cozy Campfire keeping 1xN very healthy at this point as he issues the culling and forces Moham down to half HP. Weirding comes out in the flag and Drag secures the kill. Xiaohu now unstoppable, but the collapse from LNG is big. Elk already goes down, a 2-man taunt comes through from Yana, teleported again coming in, this time from Sheer to try to finish off a couple more kills on Weibo's side. Xiaohu gets his teleport cancelled by the punch of justice by the Galio. Nya should be able to finish off this last kill with a couple of more spells. Lucian Milio, and it ended up working pretty well for them. Weibo still going to try to hit this dragon. They still generally feel comfortable with the 50 CS gap, as the rest of Weibo are on the top side taking down Shelly as it just has spawned. LNG trying to get their way into the pit, make this a bit of a 50-50 as Weiwei pops the Paranoia and is looking to go for the engage. As you mentioned, Zika here first on the play, as Sheer now has to use the teleport to try to make it a 5v5. Missing nearly immediately assassinated. Xiaohu gets the kill, but he will get traded 1 for 1. Weiwei in the midst of everybody, gets hit by the flag and drag, and it will be a second kill going Elk's side. 2 for 1. Herald, they will summon it into the mid lane. Should be able to take down this mid tier 1 turret with the help of the satchel charge of Elk. Now top side, ultimates traded. Grim Deliverance for the Ragnar. Takes a boatload of damage himself. Zika is able to take this entire turret before arriving to the fight, but it does mean that LNG will regain positioning around the river.
And it doesn't even matter because he can still teleport. They haven't used the ultimate. Like,
Cataclysm in.
LNG!
Finds 2 members in the Mega Inferno Bomb, dishing out damage as well. Zika arriving to the fight as now it is fully a 5v5, and the dragon now fully belongs to Weibo Gaming. Weiwei still has that Paranoia, waiting to use it to try to maybe go in. Nope, but they're going to back away, knowing that this dragon is all but
the rest of the game is starting to get away from them. I've seen 2 items being completed for some of the members of Weibo.
Yeah, remember when you were saying the grubs weren't proven very useful?
And the Jarvan. Positioning going into this river is completely controlled by Weibo, and LNG are just losing out on gold while Zika is hitting the dragon.
Sheer able to get an inner angle onto the fight, but L1XN isn't there just yet. He's clearing this wave in the mid lane, has healed back up to full. But now the artillery barrage can commence. You see Xiaohu throwing out some spells. Elk as well, and so Weiwei knows it's time to engage. Finds the tether on to the Aurora, but she'll flash away. LNG now gaining control of the Dragon Pit though. As Zika and Xiaohu still waiting for the perfect moment to go in. Flag and drag lands on Nya. The Ragnarok has been unlocked, and Zika is trying to one-shot Sheer, but he pops the passive at just the right time. Cataclysm comes out. The Dragon was secured by Weibo, but they're dropping members left and right. It's a shutdown picked up for 1xN. Xiaohu will go down to the Nocturne. A double kill for Weiwei.
First plays using Xiaohu's ultimate like that means that all of the damage from Weibo is just not there, and Sheer is really damn tanky now.
Elk has a standing united on him. Moham trying to collapse out that passive. Sheer will fall. Moham gets the final kill credit, but that's not going to matter here for LNG because they can continue to go forward. Weiwei with the paranoia, but he's not able to take down Elk. He rocket belts away, and now it's Zika with the Ragnarok unlock, looking to go in on a 1v3. Mega Inferno Bomb dashed away from 1xN. He will survive until Xiaohu takes him down. Missing, running away from the might of the Jarvan, waiting to use the blast cone as Xiaohu gets over at the perfect time to pick himself up a double kill. LNG able to win one fight, but Weibo. This entire mid lane tier 2 turret, the rest of the wave comes through. Satchel charge issued, and now only inhibitor towers remain.
These waves, so you don't have a control mage like Orianna or Ryze who can try to even clear these minions. And they're Baron empowered with a cannon here. Turret's gonna fall.
Pressure goes down, and that means the fight can begin. Grim Deliverance hits 3 members as Sheer's very strong in the front line. Has the hero's entrance on top of the passive proc. But as he is respawning, the rest of LNG might be dying. Zika going down, but Weiwei will go down in a trade. It's a 2-for-2 overall, with Xiaohu and Elk still at full HP. Sheeran missing. Have to run away as a reset is coming through from Moham. No longer has that stand united, so has no opportunity to get back into the fight. On 5v5. Still a wave crashing into the bottom lane eventually, but Sheer's not going to care about it. He just wants the extra shield off of his TP. Dragon very slowly getting started up by Weibo. They do not want this to be a 50-50. They want to look for the fight instead, and they have Xiaohu on a massive flank with a rank 3 between worlds. 1xN dashes forward, finds a little bit of damage onto Zika as the paranoia has been opened up. They're looking for the backline, flash away from Elk immediately, but Sheer's already down, and Weiwei getting chased down by the Olaf and Moham as well. It is Elk to pick up the 4th kill of the fight for Weibo as they'll claim the Infernal Soul and will look to end game 1.
That was beautiful. This mid jungle from Weibo looking like they haven't missed a beat from 24. Xiaohu walks in. He used the flag and drag to get 3 members of LNG, and then Xiaohu over top between worlds. All of the damage from the Aurora, and Nya's gonna fall right outside his Nexus as Weibo take game number 1 in only a Weibo fashion.
Couple of sloppy errors, but that is all that is expected when it comes to Weibo Gaming. 19-12, that's a clean.
Their draft where I see we're going to be really strong on like 1 and 2 items, and later maybe we can try to play, but I don't think you want to be in a scenario where you're playing before they move into the river. Both of our top laners have it as well. This could be a very big win. I think LNG are excited.
Weiwei has the empowered stun onto Xiaohu, forces him to flash away, but Missing is already taken very low. Pathfinder from Zika finds him, and it's first blood picked up by the Cassante. Dashing forward and landing the Q3 onto Weiwei is Zika once more. Nya gets 1 kill onto Xiaohu, and Sheer gets a 2nd onto Xiaohu as LNG get themselves up to a 2-1 advantage. Finally, all out is used to try to get Sheer underneath the tower. With the help of the Maiden pushing in to the top lane. Zika at half HP. Has the ultimate available now. Jess has come off a cooldown, but it's already 2 grubs. Going over to LNG, and it's missing. That starts the engage. Both supports end up getting traded as Nya gets the kill with the Purgatory. Zika now isolated, finds the Pathfinder, and it sets up a huge Scout of the Week from Xiaohu. Elk with the Killer Instinct forward, but he gets stunned up by Weiwei, going to eventually get taken down, and the Kai'Sa still at the Lethal Temple proc, looking to try to finish off Sheer. A little bit more with the Acathian Rain Flash over the final plasma stack, and a big shutdown once again for the Cassante, fighting Nya into melee range, but to keep him alive. Finally, Nya gets the kill, and Xiaohu and Xiaohu unable to finish off the lock.
Oh my!
Get into the driver's seat of specific games. As we say that, Nya trying to clear out the wave, might get targeted by Moham, who lands his Zenith Blade forward. Doesn't have the Solar Flare, but the Unleash power from Xiaohu going to be able to even Xiaohu backing away. Xiaohu has the opportunity to jump over the wall, but I don't think he really wants to go for it. But finished about 10 minutes ago.
Weibo are not doing this fast enough. Elk is only just now hitting, so the Herald's finally going to get taken.
Lands onto Weiwei and goes the Zenith Blade as well.
Oh, they
Flash away
delayed
from the Pantheon. He still has the ulti to try to get into the pit. Shelly's actually going to reset as Sheer forces a flash away from Zika. The E connects, and even without the Maiden, it's Sheer who ends up with a solo kill and will get out with his life.
The Herald is still up. LNG are still fine. It is a rather even game with only a 700 gold lead for themselves.
Mohan finding a really nice engage on the missing already forced to force the Nautilus to flash away. He will end up living, and that means that Nya and Weiwei can go for the re-engage. Purgatory comes out, an instant execute onto the Leona. And now it's Nya who can continue to look for a little bit more with the reset. Teleport comes in from Zika. Extra shield, making him very tanky. And Elk is down to about 40% HP. Infernal Dragon is up, as Weibo would love to even up the count, even though their support is still in the death chamber and is just about to respawn.
Their support dies, but Weibo still get the dragon is just mind-boggling to me. The numbers and the fact that LNG can't push the advantage that they have there. Zika's gonna kidnap.
Oh, he looks it all up,
no!
but he doesn't fully get over the wall. Gonna be a little bit more difficult for Xiaohu to finish off the damage, but the Unleashed Power does not require him to be in the Dragon Pit to do the deed. It's a kill onto Sheer. Another
on similar item spikes. Rage Blade already completed here for Elk with his Kraken Slayer. A lot of damage coming through for Weibo's carries. And I mean, who are we looking for LNG to kind of be the leader inside of the game? Because you have a bunch of rookies and a lot of...
Very far away from that becoming a reality, though, and it starts with a win in this game. Dragon.
There's no dragon to get tested.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's not up for another 2 minutes, but Weiwei still wants to fight all the same. Going in onto Xiaohu. He still has a flash to get over the wall, and he will be able to use it, but Elk finds the collapse onto Weiwei with a killer instinct. Zika, the one to finish the kill. And now it is Weibo potentially hunting for more. Hound's Pursuit goes on to missing. This Nautilus uses the dredge line to try to escape, but the rest of Weibo still unrelenting. 1xN uses the Arcane Shift to escape. Nya throws out a couple of Ritual Nails, and Weibo will only get that one kill.
Take down the mid-tier one, and then we'll recall and maybe reassess our options out. I like this position as Weibo. You might not have flash on your mid laner, but this is a really good spot for Weibo.
Death charge procced onto Elk. He's able to back away at a good moment. Purgatory comes out, not finding the execute onto Mohammed. Goes the killer instinct. Elk finds the first kill on the missing, and Xiaohu brings the cavalry. But Nya's able to one-shot Elk on the backside. Xiaohu able to do enough to find a second Hound's Pursuit and a double kill, finishing off the Ezreal. And now Sheer, the last remaining survivor, onto LNG as Weibo clean up the other fight on the backside. It is an ace.
Throwaway line, but you said it there in the pre-show. This is locked out of playoffs, and their 2026 comes to an end. This is potentially the last fight we'll see from LNG on the Baron.
Weiwei going for the 50-50. Purgatory comes out as well. It is secured by the lock. Nya somehow picks it up with 66 HP, and Weibo are left penniless around the Baron pit. Zika uses the shield to try to get himself away, will survive, but LNG gonna be happy enough that they have the Baron. They have to make sure they escape with their lives. Missing flash away from the Solar Flare, and now it's LNG with the Maiden and a Baron Death minion wave pushing down the mid lane.
Weibo had a 4,000 gold lead. Baron gave him 1,000, so that cuts it now, and they're gonna hit with 3 grubs onto this turret. 2 teleports coming in from Weibo. Sheer is way too tanky. I think he's completely fine by himself. LNG, we need to walk as a unit. Get out of this position.
Scatter lands onto the Yorick. Xiaohu has no Hound's Pursuit, so no ability to continue to gap close onto LNG at the moment. No Dragon available. Scatter the Weak once again containing a stun onto Weiwei. And another Void Seeker puts the Plasma onto him. Elk gonna pull the trigger, but a nice Aegis here from Weiwei. Make sure that he survives. LNG going to escape with everybody.
For his performance on that Invictus Gaming roster, they had a ton of issues, even got subbed out in mid-series. Mixing's gonna get caught out in mid. I don't think this changes the flavor of what's happening in this game as I look at LNG solo laners sitting on the opposite sides of the map. Turret taken for them, and we still got a minute items for this Ezreal. I know I keep coming back to this, and it sounds like a little bit of a broken record, but 1xN has kind of gone missing after being one of the best AD carries in the LPL, in Nirvana at least. And the game is not that far out. It's a 3,000 gold lead. It's gonna feel bad, but you've been able to keep in this game. I think your stick-to-itiveness has really gone out of your bad spots.
Lands on to missing. He's instantly one-shot even before the teleport can be fully channeled by Sheer. So it will be a 4v5. You can count it as 5th with the Maiden on LNG side potentially. All out already procced by Zika. Looking for the Topo strikes. He finds another one.
Wow.
Onto Weiwei. And the Hound's pursuit is going forward for Xiaohu. Elk flashes in. Takes down 1XN. And it is all too easy for Weibo Gaming. The lock has to flash away. But Nya still getting chased down. And finished off by the newest member of Weibo in Xiaohu's Naafiri. It's an ace picked up with nobody dead. And it'll be sole point here. Those EP thresholds just gets bumped up a little bit with the extra help of the passive, and you can start to see the damage come down here by Xiaohu as he lands the Scout of the Week onto missing once again. The Baron started up. It went over to Nya last time, but Weibo want to make sure that doesn't happen again. They're looking for the fight instead of the finish. Nya throws out the Purgatory, but there's nobody at a reasonable threshold. Zika getting bursted down after popping the all-out, but he will survive. It's a double kill in for Elk. It's a quadra. Oh my goodness, it was almost a penta, but Xiaohu steals it away. Weibo Gaming able to clean up yet another ace. They don't need the Baron to march into mid and pick up a 2-0 lead. Their first win in Group Nirvana.
Elk is stone-faced and Xiaohu is cracking up in the player cams. He feels bad he may have stolen his AD carry's penta, but he'll take a 2-0 in his debut on the team, and he'll get them their first win in Group Nirvana.
Weibo Gaming showing some signs of life. They pick up a 2-0 win.